Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video review. I am the Tech Gooch, here with another case review for my 6S Plus, my iPhone 6S Plus. This will also, of course, be the 6 Plus as well. And I believe they actually make a case just like this for the 6 and the 6S as well. So, 6S Plus is the phone I have, so that's what I'm doing it on. It is new. Trent sent this case over. It's called the Alixo 6L. Essentially, it is a clear protective case for the 6S and the 6S, or 6S Plus and 6 Plus, with a built-in screen protector, not glass, actually just the standard plastic film kind of guy. It doesn't stick to the screen, so it's easy to remove your phone. If you get like little pieces of lint that eventually get underneath the screen, you can take it apart, clean it real quick, and put it back together. Not a big problem there. So I put this on, and I've been using it for a little. I used it a little bit. And I thought, you know what? What they do is when they send this, they give you a black front, and they also give you a white front. So I have the stuff here so I can show you exactly how I did it when I originally put my black front on, and have been, obviously out and about with it. The nice thing is it does have a hard plastic outer shell with a soft silicone guy that kind of wraps around the phone itself a little bit. So you give that extra layer of bounce protection if you were to drop it. More than likely, if you were to drop it, you're going to do something. But it's not a waterproof case, so like the vents are open and everything. However, the lightning port and the phone, the headphone jack port, are actually have a little plug that keep the dust out. So while you're not really keeping dust out of the speaker port, which you clean out pretty easily, the lightning port and the headphone jack port are a lot harder to clean out. So it's nice to actually have that, and they're just a pretty quick and simple pull out. Stick your cable in. Obviously the standard iPhone charge cord works here. Some other ones may not, because it is not the largest port here. So that said, I think I'm going to get a little bit closer in, and I'm going to show you how I take this out. And then we're going to go ahead and put this one on. It's a really quick process. It's not one of those that, don't mess up or you're kind of screwed, because it's pretty easy to clean it out if you do get a piece of lint. And so, that said, let's get a little closer view. Okay, so obviously, like I said, you get the two fronts. You also do get a nice cleaning wipe, which I used another one when I actually installed this one, because I was like, well, might as well keep that for if I ever have to do the other one. So, the outer plastic shell here is kind of a silicone-y thing that just kind of wraps around the whole unit. So I'm just going to peel it around. It just kind of holds onto the outer edge all the way around the phone. And the ports too, if you might want to just make sure that those kind of get pulled out of the way. And then here's the hard plastic shell around the phone itself. And we just kind of pull those out. They're going to grab onto the power button as well as the volume and rocker switch. So going to slide it out of there, but that's it. No extra pieces, and obviously there's a piece of lint that I had in there right there. So I'm just going to set that one off to the side, and we're going to do a fresh install with the white one on my black phone. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and kind of get this about prepped, which basically it is, and then I'm going to go ahead and clean off the screen with the cleaning wipe. The cleaning wipe obviously is going to get all the dust off, and you don't want it to be wet, when we do this. So we just clean it off real quick, make sure everything's good. If you had any residue on there for fingerprints and everything, it gets rid of all that. And of course, if you have any lint, just slowly make sure you get all of that off, because you don't want lint behind there if you can help it. There's a blue protective piece that's holding on to the back here, but there's also this little funky guy right here that's covering the hole, and I don't know why they put this sticker on the back. They should have put it on the front, in my opinion. So that little sticker comes off there, and then we just wrap it on the phone. Wrap it over one button, and then go to the other side and wrap it around the volume rockers here. Now we're set. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that on until I get the whole thing in place. Obviously I have the port covers, so they're just going to go to the bottom, and then we just slowly push the entire phone into the protective wrapping. Once that is done, everything should be good, and we can just pull on the glue, and we're done. And that was it. I mean, don't get much easier than that, Not too bad at all. I like the black better still, but the white doesn't look too bad at all, that's for sure. So that was, obviously you can see how easy that was. and there's what the black looks like next to it. And the nice thing is they do give you that option. If you'd like to change it up, go ahead, change it up. Switch back and forth. Obviously, before you put this next one on, you're probably going to want to take the wipe and clean the inside of this guy the next time, because they're probably going to get some lint and stuff in there. And of course, the outside you can just clean once the phone is in there and you're done. So yeah. So that is the Alixo 6L from New Trent. And one thing I did notice on this last one that I turned my phone off accidentally while I was putting the case on. So if you all of a sudden try to use your phone and it's locked and it won't come back on, oh well, the case was pushing on the power button that time. It never did that last couple times I put it on and off a few days ago. So, but that is said, pretty simple case. I do like the clear. I really do like the clear. I like being able to look at the phone. Most of my cases aren't clear, so nice and thin, easy going in and out of the pocket, and of course 2 different colors for the front. Even if you have a black phone, you put the white on like I have here, and oh, look at that, and then you can have a different looking phone for a while. So thanks to New Trent for sending over the case to check it out, and I do like it. And I'm going to go ahead and post a link to the product down in the show notes or the description for where you can take a peek at this over on Amazon and where you can purchase it as well. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment and post anything that you have, any questions below as well. Subscribe to the channel above, I appreciate it. And let me know if you have any future recommendations for other reviews. Appreciate everybody that supports the channel. Otherwise, we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks again, New Trent, and thanks again for watching.